Hello and welcome to Comics Solving Problems. I'm Stephen Allen.
Ho, 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 ho. And I'm Eric McElroy. Ho, 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 ho. Welcome to the show, Steve.
Let's see how long you can keep this up. Yeah, welcome, Santa.
It's surprising, considering how high pitched my voice is. I think I can do a pretty good ho, 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 ho.
Nice. Normally, I'm gutted this year because normally I make a nice bit of side hustle by doing Santa voiceovers in November, but no one asked for any.
No one asked for any. 2020, it's not a good year. So welcome to our Christmas Eve special show. Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas. If you're not a Christmas person, belated Happy Hanukkah. If you're not any kind of holiday person, it's Thursday.
Holiday. Oh, can we have a rule on the show? We don't refer to anything as the holidays.
I didn't say the holidays. I said if you're not a holiday person.
You got a bit close to it if you're a holiday person.
You know what, everybody? Happy holidays.
No, because we have the word holiday for what you would call vacations.
Yeah, happy vacation.
Yeah, happy vacations. Happy festive vacations.
Welcome to Comic Solving Problems. This is a Christmassy special, I guess, a little bit. I got the Christmas hat on. This is my Christmas tie. This tie, Steve, was purchased in the mid-90s.
You'd never guess.
It was very expensive. Me and my ex-wife. Some memories there. I've got my Christmas cheer. Merry Christmas. Raise a glass to you. I'm going to be drinking throughout this show.
Oh, professional. Is that what we're bringing to the show?
It's Christmas. That's what it's about. When you and I used to do live gigs at Christmas, because people know that the reason Jesus was born was so that people could get pissed, and so that Gary from accounts could finger Charlene. And, the question is always, why does Gary do that at Christmas? It's because he gives it up for Lent.
Okay.
So that's when the fingering must occur. So Merry Christmas.
Merry fingering Christmas.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the problem of Christmas today because it is sort of a Christmassy special and the problems therein. And as always, subscribe to the channel. If you want to share it whilst you're watching it, you can do that there. And if at any point, especially at Christmas, if you wanted to give to two underemployed comedians, this is your chance.
And fair play.
Play the guilt. Play the guilt.
You go for it. Fair play. You've dressed up as well. You got the hat. I don't own any of that crap. Any of the sketches that we've done where I'm doing Santa voices and stuff, I've used CGI for the thing. I thought I made it a Christmas special by, look, normally I'm sat there with the lights being blue, but I thought, no, let's go festive. Right? No? I could do green to be like the other part of the holly and the ivy.
No, I'd say red. Go with red. Or just switch it back intermittently.
Yeah, will do.
There we go.
I can also do that one, a kind of a yellowy colour, to make it seem like the traffic lights. So, because that's the real message at Christmas. But I don't actually own any outfits that are like that. I do own Christmas festive socks, but obviously you can't see them on here. Right. So, there you go. Ho, ho, ho. It's time to be all festive and Christmassy.
Good. Where do you put those socks?
I mean, normally around my feet, but
all right, okay. I didn't know
they are washed as well.
And if it was sort of a kink thing.
Fresh. That's the thing. What's the thing about you can tell if a woman likes you by her feet, if they're behind the back of her head? Yeah. Hey?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Do you not know that old joke? I didn't write that one. I'm aware of it. These are now behind my head. Yeah. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. So I guess we're going to talk about the problem. We're going to talk about the problem of Christmas, problems around Christmas. Hopefully you're having, obviously this is a weird Christmas this year because of COVID. I don't know if anybody's heard of it. Global pandemic that's happened in 2020. It hasn't really broken through the news cycle.
Well, there's been a lot of stuff going on with like Love Island and all that shit.
So. Oh yeah, that's true. Yep. And little chats about Christmas. I know we're going to try, because it is the holidays, we wanted to keep it the holidays. We wanted to keep it low on problems. So we don't have as many problems today.
No, actually, technically what I've brought is
we
should have thought that a while ago. Oh, no.
We've only done this show like 60 or 70 times. Jeez. Well, there's always next year.
Probably is, yeah. So actually, we can jump into it. Actually. So what I've got here is some notes, because it's kind of a follow-on from one thing we talked about earlier, and it's always worth remembering. You can watch any of the old episodes; they're all on the YouTube. There are loads of clips on there as well. And one that I really enjoyed doing ages ago was about Gwyneth Paltrow's candles. She had a candle that says, "This candle smells like my vagina," and then she had another one this year saying, "This candle smells like my orgasm." She's got another one. But what I thought I'd do is look on her Goop website.
Yep.
To find gift solutions, or as they seem to, for God knows why these days, call it gifting solutions.
Are they gifting solutions for the holidays?
Oh, what is happening to the English language? Honestly, I put the tweet on, and the next thing you know, I'm getting upset that someone uses a conjugated verb as a gerund. Anyway, so these are some of the... I love her website because it's all about wellness. Which is this indefinable thing, which is why she's never sued. And just looking at it makes me feel weller already. My well is fully welled. And these are some of the things that you could get from her gifting section if you haven't managed to find something for one you love. I know it's a bit late in the day now, but these are some of the gifts that you could get from her website. Maybe it's next day delivery, even on Christmas. So for just 160 Earth pounds, you can buy a lamp. Already that seems a bit steep for a lamp, but I'm from the north. But if you're posh, 160 quid for a lamp. This one is made out of a real baguette. Now, don't get me wrong, I like lamps and I like bread, but I never thought the solution to anyone's problems is to mix those two up. I know that they do say if you want to sell your house, the key is to make it smell of baking bread. It makes people feel more warmed towards your house. That would do that. It would also lower the value of your house when it burns it down. Because how safe is it making a lamp? They got a baguette, sprayed it a bit, hollowed it out, and put some lights in it.
Oh, so it's not a fresh baguette.
It was when they made it, I suppose. But
everything is fresh when you make it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's otherwise it would be a lamp for 160 quid that lasts 2 days and then it goes a bit off.
Figured.
No,
I would. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't get me that as a gift. I know. Don't know if you're looking for a gift for me, but as a person who has tried the Atkins, I would have eaten that fucking lamp. 2 days without carbs, and I've been like, I don't need to see that well. So that's one. There's also, what I love about this, I should say, for legal reasons, it won't burn your house down because it uses LED bulbs rather than actual bulbs, so it doesn't get too hot. Some people think it's the best thing since sliced bread, and actually, sliced bread is available on our website for 130 quid to try and retile your bathroom with. While we're in the bathroom, there is a bathroom-related gift you can get from her Goop website. It sells hand and foot rests for couples who want to get frisky in the shower.
Okay.
Now
that's not bad.
Yeah.
Where do most accidents in the house happen?
In the shower. Yeah.
In the shower, usually when I'm alone. But anyway, sorry.
I don't think it's going to inspire anyone to be in the mood. I know what it means. It makes this whole thing safer, that you've got something to hold on to, but that's part of the fun anyway. But the idea that you can go like, oh, you stay there, darling, I'll go and get the stirrups. Does that get anyone in the mood in the shower? And my theory, when I was doing the research, I come up with one of my few theories that I've got here, is that romping in the shower should be considered the same as parkour. If you don't think you can do it without falling over, best not to even try.
See, that is a man of a certain age thinking about sex. 20-year-old Steve would be ashamed of you right now.
Yeah, but he was an idiot. He had more hair, but he was a fool.
Didn't need no footholds or handholds, did he? No.
No. Who tries it in the shower? I don't know why showers seem sexy, because whether you've got a shower that's got a shower curtain or ones with the glass panels, you get one of those on the back and it's like, you're trying to get all passionate, you lean back and you get cold panel. Whoa.
I think definitely the shower intimate experience is always more fantasy than reality.
Yeah. And getting out the flipping hand rests. Oh, God. Candle news. In case you're thinking, I'm going to Gwyneth's website, I need a candle, here's what you could get. She's got one that it sells for 75 quid again. And this one, following on from This Smells Like My Vagina, This Smells Like My Orgasm, this one says, This candle smells like my prenup. Now, either she doesn't know what a prenup is and thinks it's the bit between the... She's thinking of perineum. She's got autocorrect on the old perineum. And I think we all know that is the international sign language for perineum, yeah?
And does that smell halfway between? Never mind.
Who wants the smell of a prenup burning? That sounds terrifying. That's not going to relax you. Just going to relax in the idea of, oh my God, I'm screwed.
Yeah, definitely not Chris Martin.
It smells like my prenup. Do you reckon that's what it was? It's a protest. Oh my God, I never thought of that. Now here's I know you got a lot of money hanging around, and actually if you want to chuck some money in the pot, this will help us buy one of these for just under £800 if you're looking for the loved a gift for yourself or a loved
that's
one.
You've gone to the wrong link, Steve. That's Steve to watch the show. We don't need you to watch it.
Yeah, sod watching it. Put some money in the pot. It's Christmas. For just under £800 you can get a gemstone therapy mat where you lie on some rocks. And actually, no, that's the end of that sentence. That's all it is. Crystals, my a-hole.
What? You don't believe in crystals? Now that is where science...
I believe in crystals. I don't believe they've got special energy. I indeed remember doing the first year chemistry course on all the various lattices, the crystal shapes. There are only, I think, 7 different crystal shapes that are possible. Body center cubic, face center cubic. Can't remember the rest, but I believe in crystals. I don't believe in bullshit. I mean, I do believe in bullshit, but I don't believe in crystal bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
Yeah.
It's real.
Is it? Yeah. Because, in the science fiction films of Superman, where various crystals have different powers over him.
Yeah.
That is science fiction. That's the stuff that happens in comic books, and then for some reason, wellness website people go, but this crystal won't actually make Superman become bad Superman, and it won't remove all of his powers from him, and it won't make him grow stubble. This will help realign your chakras.
But Steve, do you believe that you have thoughts?
Do I believe that I have thoughts? Yes.
Okay, so it is real that you have thoughts?
Yes.
Okay, so if you believe the crystals have healing powers, then that is a real thought.
It is a real thought. You're going to have to really do some heavy lifting to get from, I think something, therefore it's true.
Yes. If I think something and it is real, that I think it, and I think that the crystal can heal me, then the crystal can heal me.
No. Even if it's placebo effect doesn't mean the thing is working. It means you're doing all the heavy lifting of curing yourself. But the crystal is still doing nothing.
No, it is, because I believe that it is doing something.
But then let's just reset this. Let's all believe there are healing powers in something that are cheaper than 800 quid beds, because we could save a lot of money if I believe that I can get healing powers from Primark socks. And if I surround myself with Primark socks, cost about 5 quid, okay? Then and this is why I'm not being festive, I'm just trying to realign my chakras. Then all of a sudden I could believe it. Just because someone believes it doesn't mean it's true. I mean, that really should be the motto. I might get that tattooed on me.
You're saying this on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. If enough people believe, no, it's still bullshit. Every time a bell rings, nope. An angel gets this, don't you dare.
That's not... I believe... I mean, Gwyneth Paltrow, I believe she's a genius because people are giving her money for this horse shit. Or, sorry, crystal.
Yeah, Chris, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings, and that is why I set fire to things. They call out the fire brigade. I'm just helping the angels. Yeah, so there you go. 800 quid, you could... I don't know whether it would make you feel better. I don't know why you'd need to feel better. I guess you'd need to cheer up about the fact you've just spent 800 quid on some pebbles, but there you go. Are you tempted by any of those gifts?
Well, I'm going to have to I'm glad I got a gift receipt for the crystal bed I got you.
Crystal bed. I mean, it just sounds like the most painful bed there is. It's just one under Bed of Nails. That's all. Bed of Nails, Gwyneth Paltrow's crystal beds.
I don't know which would be more painful because I've never smelled the vagina spelling candle. That might be quite painful as well.
Yeah, I've never had
the orgasm.
Or the prenup candle.
I'd be more worried about the perineum one, the one in between.
The prenup. Right in the prenup.
Right in the prenup. Right in the prenup.
Can we all agree that is now?
That's about 6 inches. Is that how that works? I mean, she's clearly going to have a good Christmas because people will buy that shit.
Yeah. Look, fundamentally, I don't have a problem with it because I'm not that much of a free marketeer, but I agree that if you could convince people to buy stuff, fair enough. And the people buying that aren't the poor working class struggling to get by. These are idiots who've got nothing else to do with their time other than be like, I really feel like my energies aren't like to go on, spend some money, cheer yourself up. Fine.
Should we start? Because we've talked about doing merchandise for comic solving problems. I guess we could ask people to get us on Twitter and the handle's there. Tell us what merch you're looking for, and we will brand it. You want crystals? You want socks? You want my dirty underpants? You want the backwash from my pint?
I might, because previously I did a candle. I might do another candle that's based on her prenup, seeing as she thinks that's the word for the thing. I might do a candle that is called "This Candle Smells Like My Gooch." And for some reason, I don't know why, but ages ago I was typing something about that on Twitter and someone referred to the bit between the front bit and the back bit as the gooch. And that has made me laugh ever since. It's such a great phrase.
The gooch.
Because this candle smells like my gooch.
Get your hand out of my gooch. That should definitely be a thing.
Get your hand out of my gooch is also our spin-off single that we'll be recording. Get your hand out of my gooch. Gooch. A gooch. Gooch.
No, that should be a country western song. Got my hand on my gooch. Did you just change the colors behind you?
Yeah, it's popped it green, yeah. Being festive.
Look at that. We spare no expense for this.
Oh dear. So, happy Merry Christmas to everyone. There's some gift ideas, some gifting ideas.
Yeah.
What are there any other problems to do with Christmas that we need to resolve other than gifts?
I mean, the big problem with Christmas this year, obviously, is who to see, who not to see, because the Prime Minister here, we're both in the United Kingdom, and the Prime Minister has said that we need to, have a merry little Christmas. He said that Christmas needs to be shorter and smaller, and so when he said that, I immediately went downstairs and I cut 2 foot off the Christmas tree.
Good. Which part? From the bottom or from the top?
In the middle.
There's now that shape.
Yeah. Because I follow all the rules, of course. And that's that's the other thing. Beyond gifts this year, whether or not people should have the right to kill their grandparents has been a key theme for this Christmas, both all over the world. I think we're probably both going to agree on this. I think that, you just delay a little bit of Christmas. Have your Christmas at another time because neither of us are super religious. It's just a fucking day. And there's a vaccine on the horizon. Wait a little while. Have a special day tomorrow with yourself. Have some alone time. Get some handles in the shower. Touch your gooch. And don't kill grandma. That's my new Christmas motto.
It's it makes so much sense. I mean, look, even if you are religious, it's only at this time of year because that's when a pagan festival was anyway, so you could definitely have it in summer. And I know people will say Christmas in summer, that's what like the other half of the planet has to cope with. So that's doable. Delay it. Just Skype, Zoom round, have what I like to call it the Anti-Dickensian Christmas. That's what we're going for this time, because the traditional Dickensian Christmas, one would imagine a little scene, a little vignette, if I may, for you, of a Scrooge-style character stood outside of a window doing the old to look through, get the frost and look in and peer in to see everyone enjoying themselves. And this year, it's the total opposite, that we're all inside going, oh God, that's the outside world out there, if only. So we're doing the Anti-Dickensian.
Yeah.
Trademark Steve.
I mean, and I think it would be different if they hadn't found a vaccine and there was no end in sight and it looked like COVID was here to stay. Then we'd have to go, you know what, Grandma?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Roll the dice.
I need to go to the pub. But we're close to an end to this particular crisis. And, hopefully people have had a small, safe Christmas. And that means I am agreeing with Boris Johnson, which is almost as uncomfortable as agreeing with Piers Morgan.
Which you've done a scary number of times.
I mean, it is ramping up. He's almost become a reasonable human being, which is terrifying.
Yeah.
So are you keeping it small for Christmas?
Keeping it small for Christmas, which is our other song that we're doing. Yeah, definitely. I'm not over emotional kind of.
You're a robot.
I'm effectively a robot. Yeah, your human emotions appall me, but I'm not sentimental, and I understand concepts of risk and benefit and all these things. So we'll do some sort of meeting together when there's enough vaccine going around. I mean, I'm not sure how it's going to happen because obviously my dad is way ahead of me in the queue to get the vaccine before I do. A little bit upset about that, but he's over 80, so he's like category 1. He's in a care home. He's over 80. Hopefully he's going to get the vaccine. Then I don't know if it means I can visit him more easily because I won't have had the vaccine, but we're now doing those lateral flow tests. I mean, can't do it this Christmas because things aren't sorted out yet. Yeah. But next Christmas, I'd hope they would be. And as soon as it can happen between now and then, I'm in. Simple as that.
Have some Christmas. And, I mean, it's difficult for me to judge people because they're wanting to get to their family. I live in the UK. My wife is from America as well. We're here. We have purposely moved thousands of miles away from our family precisely for the reason that we don't want to have to see them on the holidays. Nice. So we made that choice
Christmas is all
20
about.
years ago, just to go, we love you, but we're leaving the continent. And so but I mean, we were back in the States last Christmas, so we were lucky in that. But this year it's been easy for us to say we're going to just be online and do very little. It's going to be a lot like the last 9 months, but
with more eating, which is impressive when you think how much I've been eating over the last 9 months.
That's why I'm drinking this now, because in the new year I gotta
Are you going to do the January quitting? That's going to make for fun shows when people start tuning in.
I've done the weight loss before. Remember, not 2015, when I got skinny. Because in 2014 I had a hernia. My belly button came out, just popped out. Just was like, you're too fat. I reached my max. I got to the point of my fatness then, where my insides were coming out. I was like, I have to lose weight. So I lost the weight then, and that it is. It's crept back, but New Year's, gonna enjoy it.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I
will say this
every day.
My theory, I've done this on stage as well, saying my theory is because like dementia and Alzheimer's and vascular dementia are an issue in my family. Mum had Alzheimer's, Dad's got vascular dementia, that I think I could do some jokes about dementia when other people, I would be upset if they did. Yeah. But you can do jokes about things that impact you. So I will say this, for those of us who have an elderly relative who has dementia, it is another reason why you can have Christmas in August. Because, let's be brutally honest about it, if I tell him it's not Christmas, he ain't going to remember. But when I turn up in August with a turkey and some crackers and wearing a silly hat, he also won't really know if it's Christmas or not, but he'll flipping love it. And sod it. Embrace the little benefits. Like, there are so many downsides with these conditions that you might as well enjoy some of the plus sides to it. So I will still be having Christmas 2020, just not right now in Christmas 2020.
Maybe take the socks off your shoulders, because that will confuse him.
Are you sure? I will fit right in that care home.
He'll be like, these newfangled ways the kids dress.
Is that better? Asymmetric?
Well, now it looks like a scarf, so that's fine, because no one wears two scarves. Unless they're a bit of a twat.
Look at this. So. It really is flipping. This is like the truism that you put little bells in the background of any song, it makes it a Christmas song. You chuck some festive socks over your shoulder, all of a sudden, Christmas outfit.
Yeah. 30-year-old Christmas tie. That's special.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the end of our Christmas special, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. A couple of minutes left on this. So.
So.
Any last wise thoughts for Christmas that you've got?
Well, I guess I'm just thankful to still be here. I'm thankful, Steve, for you.
Are you thinking of Thanksgiving? I think you are.
Well, we don't have that here. So
you got the wrong holiday.
What am I supposed to say on Christmas? We can't be sincere to each other. That would be off-brand.
Yeah.
So what have you
Nailed
done?
it, by the way. Look at that.
You put it over your tie.
Yeah, I've took the tie into the.
It's like a condom for your tie.
And that's what we'll be selling on our section of comic solving goop.
To be fair, I used to put when I was younger, I put some things in my socks that weren't my feet. As a teenager, you never
about drugs.
You never used the sock when you were a teen. This is not a Christmas show subject.
No.
You never wanked into a sock.
Not by putting the thing into the sock.
You never put your willy in the sock.
Never done that in my life.
Give it a go. I think those socks would be particular. What kind of fabric are we talking about there?
Size 10.
All right, shrink them. Put them in some hot water.
I don't know. They're quite good. They're stretchable, which is also useful.
Is it soft?
No, you can't put. It just feels like you're going to get yourself athlete's dong.
Have a Merry Christmas wank. And think about.
Which is our third single from our EP. Have a Christmas wank.
Have yourself
a merry little Christmas wank.
Just have yourself.
Oh, nice. That's a great message. Well, look, I think as we're wrapping up towards the end of the festive mess around, like Merry Christmas, enjoy what you can, and actually, this is the thing I said on radio last week, and it started out as a pointless little phrase, but I think it means something. That song by John Lennon, Happy Christmas, War is Over, that includes the lyrics, and so this is Christmas, and what have you done? And on the link I said, not much, to be honest, John, but it's not really my fault this year. Do you know what I mean? Maybe some years coping is enough. And that's where I finished it, because I wasn't brave enough to do the second part of that, which was also, I've done more than you have, John Lennon, so maybe rein your neck in. And that's the true message that I want to give here.
Okay.
We will see you again soon. Subscribe to the channel, chuck some money in the pot if you're up for it. Yeah. And
and we will be back next week with some other special shows. Yeah. And we are regularly here every Tuesday and Thursday. And yeah, there's loads of content online. Please check us out and do genuinely have a Merry Christmas.
Bye.